So, um, now that we have sound rolling, that's another reason I wanted to do this early on a Saturday morning, because I knew I would not have a lot of people watching. um, so, uh, for those of you who know me, most of you should, I have announced that I am launching a new business, or have launched a new business, Siouxland 360. And it started out as an idea of providing just interactive 360 virtual tours. And it soon ballooned into what is becoming more of a marketing agency, where I will be providing solutions for business owners and solopreneurs, from everything from the very beginning of how do I get customers, and then once you have customers, what can I do to keep customers or to provide them with more services. And there's going to be a combination of really everything that I will be providing. So I recently invested into partnerships for software reselling. So I will have a lot of software solutions that I will have to learn. So I have to learn my products and services that I just invested in. So figured that, hey, why not take you on a journey, or my journey, as I get more familiar with these various software tools. And if it's something that it could help someone who's struggling with particular pain points, absolutely send them my way. I'd love to help them out. If it's something that you're like, holy crap, I need this, sure, let me know. Those who I know, I will help you out. I'll hook you up with amazing deals with it, because once I actually start publicly advertising these various software solutions, those who see the ads, they're going to be getting full price. So if I know you, and if you just take the time to let me know what you're struggling with, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. And like I said, I'll help you out. So with that, first up on the dock today is a new tool that was just launched, and it helps you with generating your own lists. So it's called Infinity, or Infinite. Geez, not Infinity. Infinity Stones. I'm too much Marvel right now. But Infinite Business Leads is the first software that I'll be focusing. Actually, it's the only software I'm going to be focusing on for this video. And one of my partners, who was instrumental in developing this software solution, has a walkthrough video walking the user through all the features of this particular tool. So this is actually going to be another test to see if the audio will work for this video. And also I should point out that a lot of the software solutions that I'll be walking through and learning are Chromium-based software extensions, and then I also have options that are SaaS, so online-based, not extension-based. So this is a Chrome extension-based software. Me personally, I use... Okay, so I have Apple products. I have MacBooks for my entertainment business. And then I have a MacBook for my video content. I'm using a PC right now. So I use both Safari and Chrome. I use Chrome browser on my phone. So then that way, like, all my usernames and passwords for all different accounts that I have can still talk to my browser, my PC browser for Chrome. So then that way everything is still talking to each other as if, you know, just how like the Apple ecosystem is. So small workaround that I, you know, it's here nor there, right? It's just a small detail. But anyway, figured I'd point that out. So without further ado, as you can see here, I have, let's switch over here. So I have the extension open. I have the login screen here, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop out of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this walkthrough video, and let's see what this is all about. And also let me know if you can't hear this video too, because again, this is also a test for me as well. Okay, so let's see here. So that audio, thank you for letting me know, Donnie. Let me maybe turn my speakers off. There we go. Let's see here. Audio. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright, so basically, I'm going to go back here. Thanks for joining, Donnie. Just doing a test. First time doing a screen share for Facebook, showing a new software extension, Google extension. Basically, it allows you to generate your own leads list, and it's called Infinite Business Leads. So I guess I could just kind of talk you through it as far as what's happening on screen. So basically, my partner is logging in, and it's basically a way to scrape Google based off of a search that you're looking, or a search that you put in. So if you're looking for I don't know, gyms in Poughkeepsie, in New York or something, and so you put in the search, and there's a Hunter API key that you can put in. So then that way, for all the businesses that Google pulls, it'll hunt for the email contacts that's listed within that organization, and so you can get that level of detail. So here, the example is going to be for real estate brokers in Baltimore, Maryland. As you can see, so boom, Google search, it's pulling up those various realtors, and switching over to the Google Map view. So you can see from all the listings within that region, and you can see basically all the information that you see within that Google listing will be able to be scraped into either a CSV, or you could set up a webhook to then send all that data to your CRM. So whatever CRM that you have, so you can use Zapier, for example, to create a Zap or hook that into your CRM as well. So that's where you would put your webhook URL in, and so really neat feature with that too. So again, it's going to save you a butt ton of time with that. So starting a search, and it's doing it automatically. As you can see in the background, it's going through all the different hits for that search term or your keywords that you put in, and you can actually let this go for a while. We're not going to let it go, so looks like you're stopping it. Got at least 10 leads in there so far, and since for this example we chose export as a CSV, now you can see the level of detail, whether they had an ad or no ads, business name, if they had any extra description, what their Google ratings are, their total number of reviews, if they had phone number listed, their address, all that level of detail. So who would use something like this? So actually, if you're running an agency, this is actually a great tool that you could actually charge a service for other businesses, or as a business owner, if you're looking for, let's say, venues that you like to target for special services or whatnot, instead of having to manually search everywhere, this does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And then with the Hunter integration. Emails would be added automatically into that list, but you have basically all the metadata that you need for each one of those business leads as well. And so with having this software, you're not ever needing to buy a list of leads from anyone else. That's a service that people are charging $100 for on Fiverr for a limited number of leads. Google API, those who use that service, they spend thousands. They can spend thousands of dollars using the Google API tool with that. So anyway, wanted to at least show off what this tool was. My goal is to really showcase one software a day that I am a partner for, meaning that I am a reseller. So I can sell, I have licenses that I can sell. I can sell to you, to whoever needs that particular service. So today was more of a test to work out the kinks of streaming on my PC. I normally use my MacBooks and my phone, so this is a totally different approach with this. So this is also a learning experience, but this is all part of the journey, right? So I expect within a few weeks I will be a master at streaming live on Facebook with all the cool graphics and blah 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 blah. But today, it's just all about getting this to work. It's all about making sure that you can hear me and all that good stuff. So, see, there's 5 people that are on watching this madness right now. So I definitely appreciate that. If you are watching this, send me a comment so I can, go ahead and comment below so I can see who's watching. That would be amazing. And so the only other thing I guess I'll need to figure out is routing and porting audio through my computer through live, so then that way you can hear that. I might have a cheat for that, actually. I might anyway, I will figure that out, because now that is driving me crazy. That's going to be priority number 1. Also, I'm thinking that Rasta, thank you, Danny, man. Thank you so much. I gotta work on that accent. It's early. It's too early for me to be doing impressions. It's probably inappropriate too, now that I think about it. So, we'll save that for another time. Yeah, Danny, man. Brian's, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I am glad that you look forward to more. My goodness, if you guys only knew how much information, how much learning, how much training I gotta do. Oh my goodness. So before I started this journey, I've been doing all my research and put my head in the sand, learning, researching, and that's really what has kept me off of social media. And I received a really good tip yesterday morning, and it was, why don't you just stream your journey, right? Let everyone see what you're working on, what you're learning, what you're doing, right? So I was like, you know what? Why not? I will absolutely share my journey with everyone so I can make everyone suffer with me. No, just playing. But no, this is actually a lot of really interesting things. And quite honestly, there was a lot of tools that I had no idea about. And so that's another thing that's really exciting. So as I go along this journey, I'm seriously, there is a lot that I'll be covering, and that's why I'm only going to keep one video around one specific topic, and so or software solution or service, because I got some good stuff cooking up on the virtual tour side of things. But that, again, that's for another day. You're just going to have to stay tuned for when I tell you, hey, I got some virtual tour stuff coming up for you. But anyway, I guess my last thing before I sign off, because it's almost 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, is one thing that I committed to myself that I hope anyone watching or who sees this mess of a video can resonate with or connect with. But basically, I had to make a commitment to myself that in 2021 was going to be the year that I execute, that I implement, and that I take action. So this is just another way that's helping me to commit to that promise I made to myself, because I'm done with waiting for something to be perfect, right? Got to get the information out there. So glad to have you guys with me on this journey. I promise these will get much better and much shorter as time goes on. So with that, thank you for watching this test and this walkthrough of the software through my audio issues and all that. So I'm actually proud of myself. I'm using, in case you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm just using OBS, and it's a free open software for broadcasting. So basically, you feed your camera through your you can do a screen capture, and then you can route other audio and whatnot and effects through that, and Facebook picks it up as your camera. And so in OBS, I can frame in what my webcam sees, so you're not seeing this shit show around me. And but yeah, yep, exactly. It's a great, easy solution. You are absolutely correct, Brian. And so I'm someone, you might relate to this. I am definitely someone who does not read the instructions. No, I like to open stuff up, and I just like to have at it. Well, that's, I kind of should have read about how to route the audio through first. But anyway, it is simple enough to where I was able to figure a lot of this stuff out on the fly. Cuzzo, I'm glad you guys love OBS. I have, hold on. So I went very low tech today. This is fine. But once I actually have another space where I can actually switch up my cameras and everything, and once things get really fancy, this is going to be when I start getting into webinars, which will be another service that I'll be providing for those who have content they want to get out in a format where you want to do training modules and whatnot. I'll be able to help you out with that. I have the hardware. This is a streaming video mixer, live mixing solution. So then that way I can do, again, just pushing the buttons. I'd be able to switch screens and picture into picture, all kinds of different things, and I don't know, it could get stupid crazy. But today didn't call for all that craziness. No. So figured I'd go low key, and I still screwed that up. But that's okay. It's all about the journey. It's all about figuring things out as you go, so long as you're getting your message out there that could help someone else. So with that, I've been signing off for the past 10 minutes. Good Lord. But thank you, all of you who stopped by and left some comments. So Mike Spear, who was here earlier, thank you so much. My wife, who told me that she couldn't hear anything, thank you so much. Britton Hack, one of the best low light photographers I've seen. I'm excited that we get to work together. Wedding coming up this year. Freaking excited for that. Donnie Lewis, my brother up in New York. who got me into projections years ago. So those who have seen my work on projection mapping, animations, at events, you can thank Donnie for getting me into that. Brian, I look forward to providing more content on your mornings. I'm about to say Saturday mornings, but I said earlier, every day, every morning. Let me stop these accents. Every morning, I'm going to be going live with a piece of new content. So again, it's part of my commitment to myself to get things done, right? So through this journey, I'm going to learn a lot more about OBS. So if you guys who have used OBS, if you have any tips and tricks, let me know. Send me a DM, send me a message on what you found has worked for you, settings wise. I totally believe in connecting with people who are already doing what you're doing or trying to do. So if you have some tips and tricks, I would love to hear what they are to expedite kind of this process. So yeah, that's it. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, a productive weekend. This definitely helps me check one of the mini boxes I have for this weekend. I believe me and the family, we're probably going to try to do like a weekend getaway. Seriously, I've been, like every weekend, I've been at my computer just working away. So it's time to kind of unplug a little bit, and then maybe at night I'll open up a laptop and get back to work. But anyway, stay tuned. Tomorrow morning I will be live again to walk through another software solution that I have, and then I'm hoping that maybe in a few days I'll start the nighttime streams too, that will go over what I'm doing as far as the virtual tour side of things as well. So that way we kind of split that up a little bit, because I can talk probably for months about what I'm doing on the software side of things. So and that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, Brian, you have a great weekend. Keisha, when I think of Rockford, I think of the road trips where we had bags of fried chicken that we ate on the way there. Yes, that was a thing, people. But I still remember that. And yeah, I'm already thinking of the good food and good cooking I'm missing out on, and that caramel cake. If y'all don't know anything about caramel cake, my goodness, you're missing out. You're missing out. Yes, yeah. Keisha knows. My mouth is all watering, and I haven't had any breakfast yet. Caramel cake is all on my. It's like if I had graphics. So if I have my hardware controller, I'd have a button, and you see caramel cake swirling around my head right now. That's the level of craziness that David's going to get in a few months. So yeah, it's my favorite. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you back. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Another video. Hopefully I got some more things figured out. So I don't know. Should I say what the video is going to be about? Nah. I'll just pick a software and just go from there. So with that, thank you for watching. Everyone have a great weekend, safe weekend, and try to learn something you didn't know before, even if it's one little thing. So with that, David Anderson here, Siouxland 360, signing off, and I'll see you next time.